Hari Om kids! In the last session of Adi Guru Shankaracharya ji, we learned that after the death of his father, child Shankar became a sannyasi. He would sit in an isolated place on a mountain or a river bank and look towards the sky and ask himself, "Who am I? What is the basis of this world?" Thus remaining engaged in contemplation of the elements. One day Shankar met a Mahatma and bowed to the Mahatma. The Mahatma asked, "Who are you?" The child replied, "Maharaj, I do not know who I am. Please tell me a way that I can know who I am really." The Mahatma said, "You are talking about self-knowledge, which is the essence of life." The Mahatma touched Shankar's forehead and moved ahead from there, but Shankar followed him. After walking a long distance, the Mahatma asked, "Why are you following me?" The child bowed down at the Mahatma's feet and said, "Swami, please accept me as your disciple." The Mahatma said, "You yourself are so knowledgeable that pandits from far and wide will come to you to solve their doubts. Even kings and ministers of the state seek advice from you. Then why do you need a guru?" Then Shankar said, "Maharaj, have mercy on me. No matter how great one becomes, how well versed in the scriptures, or endowed with wealth and glory, in the end, all these make a living being unhappy. Hence, accept me as your disciple. I will not leave you in any way." Seeing the humility of the child, the Mahatma said, "Son, you are the only son of your mother. You neither have a father, nor any brother, nor any family. Although no one's permission is required to follow the path of God, it is appropriate for you to adopt sannyas only after taking the permission of your mother. Now go. When the suitable time comes, you will find your Gurudev." Saying this, the Mahatma left from there. The child Shankar sat there in contemplation of both the soul, and while thinking, Shankar became engrossed in the same prose composed in a holy book called Atma Bodh. That is why it is said, "Ish krupa bin guru nahi, guru bina nahi gyan, gyan bina atma nahi, gave ved puran." Let's start today's Bal Sanskar session by remembering Pujya Gurudev. Now all children will hum Omkar. Hari Hari Now, children, we will do Tratak. Tratak increases our concentration and memory power. Now, children, it's time to continue our story. The story is on Adishankaracharya, Sanyas Grahan, or the Obtainment of Renunciation. One day, young Shankar expressed his desire to achieve the ultimate goal of human life, true enlightenment, with his mother. Mother, I want to pursue the true purpose of life, Brahmagyan, so I seek renunciation. Please permit me to leave your home. Upon hearing those words from an 8-year-old boy, the mother recalled his father's prediction that he, Shankar, would become a sannyasi soon. And has that time come? Mother lost her senses while thinking this. Shankar helped for her to regain her composure. Afterwards, she said, Son, I have nobody in this world other than you. Will you leave me? I cannot let you renounce. The mother was not at all agreeing to anything said by child Shankar, whereas per the Mahatma, he was not allowed to take sannyas without his mother's permission. Child Shankar stayed at home for a few days. Neighbors advised his mother to get him married, otherwise he would leave the house. Because Shankar's mastery, his mother got many marriage proposals for him. However, destiny had other plans. A severe flood in a nearby village washed away his hut in a high tide of water. So Shankar and his mother were desperately holding on to a tree, trying to save themselves. The child Shankar said, Mother, you know from my father that I am short-lived. You have not permitted me for renunciation. If the purpose of life is not fulfilled, then what is the use of this human life? Possibly this is the reason for the wrath of nature upon us. It seems to me that both of us will be saved if you grant me renunciation. Otherwise, we will drown in this terrible flood. Upon hearing this, Shankar's mother got into a dilemma and started to think about what to do. The flood waters reached up to Shankar's neck. Again, Shankar said, If you delay any longer, I might not be alive. Quickly grant me renunciation, or please accept my last namaskar. Which mother in the world wants to witness her son drowning? So the mother agreed. Son, if it is destined to be so, I allow for your renunciation. At least I will be content knowing my child is alive. Upon saying as such, a miracle suddenly stopped the flood from happening. The tide of the river calmed down, and both mother and Shankar were rescued safely. In fact, Shankar's life was destined to be short-lived. However, his objective for establishing dharma was not accomplished. Therefore, by the will of the gods, his death was averted that day. Shankar built a new hut for his mother. Then he said to his mother, Mother, I am leaving home to achieve my purpose. Please permit me. Mother said to her son, You will not come to know if something happens to me. Mother, when you remember me at your last breaths, no matter where I will be, I will come to you. You utilize the rest of your life now in worshipping Bhagwan and permit me to leave. The mother bid farewell to the child with tearful eyes. The 8-year-old boy Shankar left home. He paid his last namaskar to his mother and set out towards his goal in search of a guru. We will continue the story in the next session. Say Jai to devotees and Jai to Bhagwan.
Competition. Now's the turn of a knowledge and science competition. You will be asked a question and there will be 4 options to choose from. You will need to give the right answer in 10 seconds. The question is, where did Adishankaracharya establish the Jyotirmat Peeth? The options are A. Kerala, B. Kashi, C. Ayodhya, D. Uttaranchal. The correct answer to the question will be answered at the end of the session.
The glory of Indian culture, the creation of Srishti, the cosmos. Part 3, Hiranyagarbha. Children, in the last session we learned about how Panchatattva, or the 5 elements, were created from Mahatattva. These 5 elements are space, air, light, water, and earth. Each of these elements is distinct and unique. However, the creation of the world was not possible with these 5 separate elements alone. To bring about the creation of the world, these elements had to be coordinated with each other. This coordination was achieved through the conscious power of the formless Bhagwan. The union of these 5 elements, a huge Hiranyamaya, or a golden egg, was formed. This great egg was called Hiranyagarbha. The shape of Hiranyagarbha is like a huge egg, so vast that it could contain the entire of creation. It was the consciousness of Brahma, the formless Bhagwan, hence named Brahmand. Brahmand means egg of Brahma. This cosmic egg was situated in the waters of Hiranyagarbha. Inside Hiranyagarbha, the intense union of the 5 elements, space, air, light, water, and earth, continued for 1,000 years. Then within Hiranyagarbha, a huge consciousness bundle appeared, and from the first time, the formless God materialized in the form of Virat Purush. The Virat Purush is described in the Purusha Sukta as having thousands of heads, thousands of eyes, and thousands of feet. Even after covering the entire universe, 10 fingers remain. This vast and mighty form symbolizes the all-encompassing nature of the Virat Purush, the universe that has been created and the one that is yet to be created are all manifestations of Virat Purush. This is the same Virat Purush whom Arjun had the privilege of seeing in the Bhagwat Gita by the grace of Bhagwan Shri Krishna, being the Adi of the universe, being the firstborn. This same Virat Purush is called Adi Purush. Hiranyagarbha was situated on the water. In Sanskrit, water is called Nar. Ayan means to reside. Hence his name Adi Narayan. In our next session, we will explore what was created and how it was created after the birth of Virat Purush in Hiranyagarbha.
Health tips. Falsa. Falsa is one of the most popular summer fruits. Its amazing taste makes it a favorite for everyone. Ripe falsa is eaten with salt, black pepper, and chaat masala. Additionally, falsa's sherbet is also made. Falsa is rich in nutrients like magnesium, potassium, sodium, phosphorus, calcium, protein, carbohydrates, iron, vitamin A, and vitamin C. It is also an antioxidant. Falsa provides relief from heat and is very nutritious for the body. Its fresh juice or sherbet quenches thirst in summer, alleviates acidity, improves digestion, increases appetite, controls blood pressure and cholesterol, and provides relief in asthma and other respiratory issues. Falsa also has radioprotective properties, helping the body fight against cancer. It cools the brain and reduces dryness. Eating falsa increases hemoglobin and helps prevent anemia. It also provides relief from urinary problems, protects against heat stroke, and alleviates nausea and dizziness. The sour-sweet juice of falsa, rich in vitamin C, is effective in preventing cold, coughs, and throat problems. Therefore, consuming it in appropriate amounts during summer is recommended. Activity. Now it's the turn of the activity. 14 Worlds of the Universe. In today's activity, you need to reorder the 14 worlds, loka, of the universe from bottom to top in their positions. Let's see who gets it right first. Bhulok, Earth, Satyalok, Bhuvarlok, Talatal, Patal, Mahalok, Swarglok, Tapalok, Rasatal, Sutal, Brahmalok, Mahatal, Janalok, Atal, Vital. Do's and don'ts. To increase devotion to your Guru, one should worship a mango tree on Thursday. The mango tree symbolizes Devguru, Brihaspati, Jupiter. Take a pot of water and add chickpea lentils, jaggery, kumkum, turmeric, and rice. Pour this mixture at the root of the mango tree while chanting the following mantra. Om Aim Gleam Brihaspataye Namah. Then chant the mantra while walking around the mango tree 5 times. Pray for rise in devotion and love for your Guru. Also, offer a bit of jaggery or sweets made from gram flour to ants. Questionnaire. Get ready for the questionnaire. What changed in child Shankar after his father's death? When the king asked for child Shankar's introduction, what did he say? Why didn't the great saint make child Shankar his disciple? When child Shankar started drowning in the water, what did he deduct from this? What do we learn from today's story? By combining the 5 elements, who was created? What is the description of Virat Purush in Purusha Sukta? What should we do to increase devotion to Guru? How is the fruit of falsa beneficial for health? Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, today's Sanskar Kendra concludes. We will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Until then, Hari Om. The correct answer to the question is Acharya Shankaracharya ji established the Jyotirmat Peeth in Uttaranchal's Badrinath. Answer to the activity. The universe in which we live is spread across 14 worlds. There are 7 worlds above in the universe. The names are Satyalok, Tapalok, Maharlok, Janalok, Swargalok, Bhuvarlok. And there are 7 worlds below. Names are Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rastal, Patal.